The tale of honest Abena. Long ago, in the small village of Mambika, there lived a young woman named Abena. She was known for her beauty, wisdom, and resilience, but life had not been kind to her. After her parents passed away, Abena was left with little more than her wits and a determination to survive. She decided to leave her village to seek work in the bustling town of Django. The trials of Django. When Abena arrived in Django, she knocked on the doors of many wealthy homes and businesses, asking for work. Though she was willing to clean, cook, or tend to livestock, many of the men she approached saw her as an object of desire. Each time, the response was the same. "We could use a hard-working girl like you," they said, "but first, you'll have to warm my bed." Abena's heart sank each time she heard these words. Though she was desperate, she refused to compromise her dignity. "I am here to work, not to sell my soul," she would reply, walking away with her head held high but her spirit weary. As the days turned into weeks, her situation grew dire. She barely had enough money for food, and she began to wonder if she had made a mistake leaving her village. Yet, she prayed every night, asking God for strength and guidance. The stranger's offer. One evening, as she sat by a well outside the town, the kind-looking old woman approached her. "You look troubled, my dear," the woman said. Abena, unable to hold back her tears, told the old woman about her struggles and the indignities she had faced. The old woman listened intently and then said, "Do not lose hope, child. Walk to the northern edge of town tomorrow at sunrise. You will find your answer there." Though skeptical, Abena decided to follow the advice. The next morning, she set out for the northern edge of Django. As she approached, she saw a grand estate with a sign reading, "Workers needed, fair pay for honest work." Cautiously, she entered the gates and was greeted by a middle-aged man with kind eyes. "I am Master Dalu," the man said. "My household is in need of a manager. Do you have experience?" Abena explained her skills, and after a brief discussion, Master Dalu hired her on the spot. "We judge by character here," he said. "You will be treated with respect and paid handsomely for your efforts. God's blessing." Abena worked diligently, earning the respect and admiration of everyone in the household. She managed the estate with such skill that it became the envy of the town. One day, Master Dalu called her into his study and handed her the deed to a small cottage on the estate grounds. "This is for you, Abena," he said. "Your integrity and hard work deserve a reward." Word of Abena's success spread throughout Django. The same men who had once tried to exploit her now looked at her with a mix of admiration and regret. But Abena paid them no mind. She knew that her blessings had come from above, a testament to her faith and perseverance. As Abena settled into her new role at Master Dalu's estate, her reputation grew far and wide. But not everyone was happy about her success. One such person was Oburu, a wealthy merchant in Django who had once tried to exploit her when she sought work. Oburu had been angered by her rejection and now seethed with jealousy at her rising fortune. Determined to tarnish her name, Oburu began spreading rumors in the marketplace. "Do you know how Abena got her position?" he whispered to his customers. "A beautiful girl like her, working for a rich man. She must have charmed her way into his favor." The rumors spread like wildfire, reaching Master Dalu himself. Concerned, he called Abena into his study. "I trust you, Abena," he said. "But there are whispers in the town. Do you wish to address these rumors?" Abena, though hurt by the lies, refused to let them destroy her. "The truth does not need shouting, Master," she replied calmly. "I will let my work speak for me." Master Dalu nodded, impressed by her composure. "You have my full support, Abena. Let no one shake your resolve." Chapter 3: The Test of the Storm. One night, a powerful storm descended on Django, flooding the fields and damaging many homes. Master Dalu's estate was not spared. Trees were uprooted, the granary was flooded, when livestock scattered in panic. Abena quickly took charge. She gathered the workers and organized a plan to save what they could. Through the night, she worked tirelessly, directing the laborers, securing supplies, and ensuring everyone's safety. By dawn, the storm had passed, and the damage was severe but manageable thanks to Abena's leadership. When Master Dalu surveyed the estate, he was overwhelmed with gratitude. "You have saved us, Abena," he said, his voice thick with emotion. "Without you, we would have lost everything." The news of her heroics reached the town, silencing the malicious gossip. Even Oburu was forced to admit, grudgingly, that Abena's abilities were unmatched. The village returns. Word of Abena's success eventually reached her home village of Mambika. Her childhood friend, Kofi, traveled to Django to see her. When he arrived, he was stunned by the transformation. Abena was no longer the struggling girl he had known but a confident woman, respected and admired. "Abena," Kofi said, after hearing her story, "you are an inspiration to us all. Many in Mambika could learn from your determination and faith. Will you visit us and share your wisdom?" Abena agreed, and a week later, she returned to Mambika, bringing gifts and supplies for the villagers. She shared her journey, encouraging the young women of the village to value their dignity and trust in God's timing. Her words ignited a spirit of hope and self-reliance among the villagers. Many women began seeking honest work, inspired by her tale, and the village slowly began to prosper. The hand of justice. Meanwhile, Oburu's jealousy led him to take desperate measures. He bribed a town official to accuse Master Dalu of illegal trade practices, hoping to ruin his estate and, by extension, Abena. When the accusation was made, Abena suspected foul play. She began investigating and soon uncovered evidence of Oburu's plot. With the help of Master Dalu's lawyers, she presented the proof to the town council. Oburu was exposed and disgraced. The council stripped him of his merchant's license, and he was forced to leave Django in shame. Abena's legacy. Years passed, and Abena's influence only grew. Master Dalu, impressed by her loyalty and skill, made her the steward of his estate, entrusting her with full control of its operations. She used her position to create opportunities for others, ensuring that no one in Django would face the struggles she once endured. When she finally married, it was to Kofi, her childhood friend, who had always admired her spirit. Together, they built a home filled with love and respect, raising their children to value integrity and faith. Abena's story became a symbol of hope across the region. Her name was sung in songs and etched into the hearts of those who heard her tale. And as the elders would say, blessings follow those who walk the path of righteousness, for their light can never be dimmed.